Lesson 18. Lesson 18 is talking about like terms and addition of like terms. And in this lesson, well, here are some like terms. We have 4x plus 4x, that's equal to 8x. Intuitively, hopefully that will make sense to you, because if we have 4x's, 1, 2, 3, and 4x's, and then we add them to 4 more x's, 1, 2, 3, and 4 more x's, well, we must get a total of 8 x's. It's going to be a bigger circle because we've got a lot more x's in there. Now when we're working with like terms, we're going to always have to look at our coefficient and our variable or number attached to it in order to figure out what our like terms will be and how to add them together. Let's look at a couple problems today. First one is to simplify by adding like terms. We've got 3x plus 5 minus xy plus 2yx minus 5x. Now, remember, a like term will always have the same variable, exactly the same variable. So let's figure out how many x's we have. We have 3 x's right here. Okay, that would look like x, x, x if we were to draw a box around it and draw out the actual variable. Plus 5. Well, 5 is much different than 3x, so we're going to leave that alone for now. Minus xy. Well, xy is not the same as x, so we're going to leave that alone. Yx is not the same as just x, so we're going to leave that alone. Then we have minus 5x. That's exactly the same. X and x exactly the same, so we have negative 5 of those. I'd have a hard time drawing negative 5. I might want to use the opposite color of orange. Okay? But what we can do instead of drawing the pictures out, we'll go ahead and erase these, is to do the math. If we do the math, we're going to have 3x minus 5x. Okay, that's like saying 3x plus negative 5x, which must give us an answer of negative 2x. So that's the first part of our answer. We've got negative 2x's. So that helps us with the first part of our problem and the last part of our problem. We've simplified these two boxes and we've got negative 2x total. Then we've got, well, let's figure out how many constants we have. And constants are the values that have no variables with them. The only one we have is plus 5 because the other values are attached to variables. So we're going to get negative 2x plus 5, and then we need to figure out the other things that we have left in this problem. You can see here we have negative xy. Negative xy. Okay? And negative xy, that would look like just an xy together. It's negative 1 xy because it's there. And then we have plus 2yx. Now notice in this problem, xy and yx have been reversed. But it's multiplication, so that doesn't matter. The commutative property of multiplication. So what we have here in our hot pink color is going to be negative 1 xy, negative 1 xy, even though it doesn't say a 1, that's implied because we have 1 there, plus 2yx. We add negative 1 plus 2, that's positive 1, so we get 1yx, which is the same as just saying yx. You could also say xy, but it doesn't make a difference. Okay? You could say, or it equals 1xy, but remember y times x is the same thing as x times y. Like 2 times 4 is 8, 4 times 2 would also be 8. So this is going to be plus, we'll call it yx, that was our original one. So we've got negative 2x plus 5 plus yx. And we're all done. We've solved this problem straight through. We're adding like terms in order to simplify. If you have a question, please watch this one more time or write it down for our next class. We've got another one. Let's simplify this by adding like terms. Let's start from the left. On the left we have a constant. So I'm going to look for all of our constants. No variables attached. Negative 3, negative 5, no variable attached to it. Negative 14, no variable attached to it. So let's go ahead and do the math. We've got negative 3 plus negative 5 plus negative 14. Okay, we add them. Negative 3 plus 5, that's negative 8. Negative 8. There we go. Plus negative 14. That must be equal to negative 22, negative 22. We can circle that instead. We've got negative 22 constant. So negative 22 is the first part of our answer. Okay? If you've got a question, please write it down. We'll use green next time. Let's look for how many xmy's we have. How many xmy's do we have right here? Plus how many? 1. 1 xmy because there's no other number. Let's look for other xmy's. Not there. xmy. It's just reversed. Just trying to fool you a little bit. Just trying to make you think. So we've got another one right there. So we've got 1 xmy plus 8 xmy's. That's 9 xmy's. Plus 9 xmy. And remember, order isn't important for which way you put those variables. Then let's figure out how many y's we have. We have negative y. How many y's would that be? Negative how many? Must be negative 1 because it's there. We've got negative y minus 3 more y's. Negative 1y minus 3y. Negative 1y plus negative 3y. That must be equal to negative 4y. So we can just write that once over here. So we're going to put plus, and then we're going to put negative 4y in parentheses, like this. So we're always adding as we go through. And that's our final answer. Negative 22 plus 9xmy plus negative 4y, and we're all done. You can go ahead and box that and move on to the next problem. Our next problems will be on page 80 for our lesson practice. Make sure you've got your notes done, any questions that you have on this lesson written down, and I will see you during our next class.